Hello guys, what I thought we would do today is I finally did find my journal and I will show it to you here in a minute. But if you're into crafting or scrapbooking, and thanks to another YouTuber that I watch, Gail, there's this lady, Margarete Miller, and she has these weekly challenges to do. So I thought we would do, I finally got a journal together enough where I'm going to attempt to do week 1 of the Margarete Miller challenge. And we're going to use, I think I put my pages in upside down, this old photo album. And I did put my pages in upside down. So let me turn all of these around. I went to the Goodwill and I found a book that I kind of in my mind knew that I wanted to use for my pages. And this is not the journal that I wanted to actually do the Margarete Miller challenges in. It was a smaller one. But I might have seen Gail use this or somebody else do this. Use an actual, a book and use pages in the book. So I'm going to be using this book. And I think I'm going to rearrange some pages. I think we're going to start on this page. And we're going to do week number 1 of the Margarete Miller challenges. Now let me show you my journal that I was going to use. If I can find it again. Here it is. So this is the one I've been working on for myself. I sewed these are carpet samples, I believe. So I sewed them onto some cardstock, and this is all the farther I've gotten. And I was going to do my Margarete Miller challenges on this, but I must save this for something else. All right, so week 1, it says something magical. And I thought maybe I would use, let me see. There's some little crystal stickers in here. And here's some bigger ones. And also the word magic in here. So I thought I would use those for the word magic. I also found a little clock here for time. It says translucent paper such as tracing paper, vellum, or tissue paper. Well, here's a piece of vellum, and I really like this. The Journey of 1,000 Miles Begins with One Step by Lao Tzu or something like that. But anyway, so I thought this is very appropriate since I'm beginning this Margarete Miller challenge. This is the first step. And then furniture, I'm either going to cut out this whole piece of furniture right here with the clock on it, or I'll cut out one of these smaller ones. All right, something triangular. These are not exactly too triangular, but they're like a trapezoid. And these could also fit in with the magical. And then the bonus is a place. So I'm not sure if I'm going to include the bonus, but I have some pictures like from a state park or something. So let's just lay all this stuff on the paper and see you know, here's one in a park somewhere. So I might put that right there. All right, so let's get to crafting, shall we? Crafting. Crafting, crafting, crafting. So let me cut this out first of all. I'm gonna cut these words out. I don't want them in my picture. Might use those later, so let's put them there. So I'm going to cut off these little bits right here. That like that. And I do want to put this in here somewhere. Yeah, that could cover the lamp right there. Let's see what we want to do with our magic element. See, here's the you are magic, but I think maybe that's too big for what I want to do. It says make a little magic today. I'm gonna wait and add these. I kind of like what I've got going right here. So let's start gluing some of this down, shall we? So let me get a scrap piece of paper. Let me get my glue. And since we're on about week 9 of the year, I've got a lot of catching up to do. And I still need to decorate this photo album that I want to put these into. But I can do it as I go along, because I'm not quite sure how I want to do the front of it yet. And you're probably off camera, or I'm off camera on my gluing over here. But that's the boring part. The boring part. So next we're going to put this on. And this was just a picture out of one of those magazines that you get in the mail with the college courses. I thought, oh, that's got some cool pictures in there that I can use. So I saved it and I cut it up the other day. So this says, it says one of the waterfalls at Clifty Falls State Park in Indiana. And I've been to Clifty Falls. It is very beautiful there. I remember sliding, took a wrong step. I think my foot went into a little hole in the creek where the waterfalls were. Of course, it wasn't very deep then because, you know, it was summer, hadn't rained, so it wasn't very deep. But I think I dropped my cell phone into the water. I went to the water, and of course it's got all that moss on it, so you go sliding down to the bottom. And it wasn't a very, like, one of those giant waterfalls. It wasn't even as high as what this picture is. Okay, I'm going to put this up there. Right now it's 30 some odd degrees outside. Already done one set of my physical therapy for the day, and I don't think physical therapy is going to be the answer to my problem as far as my back goes. It really is making it worse. All right. But I hate the thought of getting into that MRI machine even more. It is so claustrophobic in there, and I'm sure I'm going to have to go all the way into that machine so they can take a picture of the lower spine. Alright, I think I need some glue right here. Well, vellum doesn't like to lay down very good, does it? All right, now let's get in here. I think if I put some crystals, crystals are magical. Maybe I'll use the crystals to help keep the vellum down. What do you think? And where are those little? This says right here, make a little magic today, I think. If anybody knows a better way to get these stickers, are tweezers the better way? Let's see, where do we want to put it? I think I'm going to put it catty corner right here. Okay, so week 1, Margarete Miller challenge. Something magical. My crystals and the word magic. Time for this clock. Translucent paper is my vellum paper right here. Furniture is this little table. Something triangular. And bonus is a place. And this is Clifty Falls State Park. So what do you think for week number 1? I like it. Let's put it back into its place in the book. I'm going to leave this as my cover page. And I could have covered on that side, I guess. But I chose to do it on a separate page. Maybe I'll put number 2 right there. It doesn't matter to me whether they're in order or not. All right, join me again for week number 2 in a couple of days, because I've got several to catch up on. I hope you enjoyed going through as I did this first one. And as always, be safe and don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. Bye.